Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. All right, and happy Monday. Hey, y'all, let's get it. Let's get motivated today so that we can have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. You all know it. If you join every week, you already know what to do. I see those hearts already coming in. Go ahead, love, share, motivate a friend. Tell somebody else that Motivational Monday is live. A lot of people email me. Good morning, Sharita. Email or inbox me and say, you know what time is Motivational Monday? Because I want to make sure I catch it live. Listen. We are live every Monday at 11 a.m. I celebrate you too, Shanda. I see you. All right. Every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am just here to do what I know I've been called to do, and that's to motivate. All right. To motivate, to inspire, and to push us all to the next level. Listen, by the time you get it, trust me, it has already motivated me. All right. And so I'm so excited about this week. Good morning, Donita. You caught it on live. Awesome. All right. Hey, let's go ahead. Good morning, Michael Thomas from from California, not Los Angeles, from Northern California, soon to be a resident of Charlotte, North Carolina. So we say welcome to you already. Good morning, Lady Anderson, Tanya Anderson, and good morning, Felicia. I see y'all chiming in. Y'all, come on, get in here. Love, share, motivated friend. Let's get motivated together, y'all. All right, listen, hey. As you all chime in this morning and share with some other people, let me just say, I say it every week, but I really mean it. It's not a week that goes by that I am not just honored to meet leaders of such great caliber as yourself. Whether it's through social media, whether it's through my website, whether it's a physical contact. This past week, I was able to meet a lot of leaders in California, where I'm from. Right? Good morning, America. Missed you yesterday, but we hope all is well. And so I never take it lightly. So again, I'm so happy that we're connected here for Motivational Monday. I celebrate the leader in you. Well, you all are here for Motivational Monday, but let me say, set your alerts for tomorrow, because tomorrow, if you live in or around the Charlotte, North Carolina area, I am going to tell you how you can attend the Corporate Lady absolutely free. Somebody say free. All right. The Corporate Lady is coming on August 26th. We're going to talk about how to look, what to wear, and what to say in order to advance in the workplace. And I'm telling you, the presenters that are scheduled are absolutely phenomenal. And so you don't want to miss it. Set your alert, and I promise to go live tomorrow to just tell you all how you can attend that workshop and that session free. All right. Hey, if you are ready for Motivational Monday, you know what to do. Go ahead, heart it out, type I'm ready, and let's get it. Let's get motivated. Love, share, motivate a friend. Listen, here is the foundation of Motivational Monday for this week. Many of you follow me on social media, and you know that I had the opportunity to go to my hometown, Sacramento, California. I was raised in the Bay Area, initially in Richmond, California, and then my mother moved to Sacramento, which is where my formative years really occurred. You know, I went to junior high school in Sacramento, California. I graduated high school in Sacramento, California, and then I went away to college and came home. But I only stayed in Sacramento for about a year after I returned after college, because all of my young adult life, I lived on my own in the Bay Area. All right. Hey, Donita, I hear you shouting out Sacktown. All right. That's where you live. Yes. All right. So as I was there, I did some business in Sacramento. And of course, I have family in Sacramento, so I visited with them. But then I went to the Bay Area to just do some things that I wanted to do. I wanted to get my hair braided. Woo, woo. All right. And I'm telling y'all, California, that's one thing I do miss, is all the beauticians, all the fashion, all of that good stuff, all the good eating. All right. Not to say that we don't have good eating in Charlotte, but man, all the wonderful beauticians that are afforded through the Bay Area. Shout out to y'all. Listen, and if you're in the Bay Area, you need a braider. I promised her I would give her a plug. Her name is Jaleisha. If you need a braider and you live in the Bay Area or Sacramento or wherever you are, inbox me. I'll be happy to share her number with you. She was so pleasant, so professional, and she was quick. So back to my story. All right, let's get motivated. All right, so back to my story. I went from Sacramento to the Bay Area, and I was just really analyzing how I was feeling in each location, right? I'm from originally the Bay Area, but when I was there this time, I just didn't feel anything, even though I have lots of friends, my church family. I used to work there. I just didn't feel anything. I was in Sacramento. That's where all of my family is. And I will always visit. But I was there and I just didn't feel like, wow, if I ever returned here right now during this season of my life, I wouldn't be productive. And so long story short, after a few days of being home, what I call home, because I'm a native of California, I was ready to return to Charlotte. Oh my gosh. I never thought I would say that, right? As a California girl. But I was ready to return to Charlotte. And so here's our Motivational Monday. Our word this week is land. Land. I want you to examine whether or not you are in the right land for the season in your life. Land. Land. You all go ahead and type that for me. I see y'all hearting it out already. Listen, it's getting ready to be good. Go ahead. Love, share, motivated friend, land. That's our word. Are you in the right land? Now watch this. As we walk through our Motivational Monday, don't limit it to territory, because land can also be circumstantial or situational. All right. Land can be a relationship. Land can be a job. Land can be opportunities. But I want to make sure and challenge you this week to make sure that you are in the right land. I see y'all hearting it out. Are you in the right land? Let's get it. Listen, as we ask ourselves, are we in the right land? Let's deal with that L. That L, first of all, is lucrative. You all go ahead and write that for me. Lucrative is where you are right now, whether it's on your job, whether it's in the city that you live in, whether it's in a relationship that you're in. Is it lucrative? The land that you're in, is it lucrative? Now watch this. When we talk about being lucrative, it simply means that it is profitable. All right. It means that what you're giving out and who you are and what you're pouring out into the earth, that is yielding a return to you. Or are you just giving out, and then you find yourself depleted, right? And so I just believe that when you are in a land that is for the season in your life right now, I'm talking about right now, that when you are in a land that is for the season of your life, that will be lucrative. I don't believe that it is the will of God for anybody to be broke. I say it all the time, that everything that you need to survive, everything you need to thrive is down on the inside. And so if you have it on the inside and you're releasing it, and if in that land you're finding that it's not lucrative, guess what? You have to examine whether or not you are in the right land. Watch this. Many times we think that that being lucrative is only financially. Listen, there are 5 points that I always give to leaders to make sure that you're living a balanced life. All right. So if you all are typing, I know you are, go ahead and type it or either write it. But listen, you measure whether or not you are being lucrative, whether or not it yields, yes, financial stability. But watch this, whether or not it yields mental stability. Oh my gosh, is where you are you going crazy? That is not the will of God. Absolutely not. All right. So is it lucrative financially? Is it lucrative mentally? Is it lucrative emotionally? All right. Is it giving you a return on your emotions? Don't give all this love to people and all this love to a relationship and that person is not loving you back. That's not lucrative. That's not profitable. All right. Listen, is it lucrative financially? Is it lucrative mentally? Is it lucrative emotionally? Is it lucrative physically? All right. Physically, is it wearing you out? Is it messing with your health? All right. If it's not lucrative health to your health, then you got to get rid of that land. All right. Listen. All right. Again, that's financially, that's mentally, that's emotionally, that's physically, and above all things, Ask yourself, where the land I am, is it lucrative spiritually? Oh gosh, is it lucrative spiritually? Is it feeding the core of my spirit? Because my spirit is what guides me. My spirit is what tells me where to go, when to go, what to say, how to say it. All right. And so you want to make sure that the land that you're in, remember, it can be territorial. All right. But again, it's not limited to territory. The relationship, whatever it is, ask yourself, is it lucrative? Is this the land that I'm supposed to be in? All right. Oh, God, I hope y'all getting. I see y'all typing. I see y'all hearting. Let's get it. Love, share, motivated friend. All right. Are you in the right land? Again, that L is lucrative. Let's go ahead and deal with that A. Here we go. Y'all ready for that A? I see y'all hearting it out. Yes, I'm ready for that A. As we talk about, are you in the right land? That A is does the land that you're in, does it agree with your purpose? Agree. That's our A. Does it agree with your purpose? Listen, while I was in California, I had 15 wonderful years serving as a probation officer. I absolutely loved my job. I was passionate about it. I could deal with all the bureaucracy and the politics that come along with being in law enforcement because I loved working with my clients. I love the art of rehabilitation. Oh my gosh, I do. I just love helping people. And so that was my passion. And watch this. It's in my book, Living on Purpose. If you don't have it, get it. Oh my gosh. All right. So this is in my book. And I say in the book that when you're constantly asking yourself, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? Listen, your purpose is always connected to your passion. Oh God, your purpose is always connected to your passion. And so I am passionate about helping people. But listen, let me tell you something. Your passion may not change, but the method in which you do it may change. And so as you examine your land, you have to make sure that where you are, it agrees with your passion and your purpose at present. All right. Transparent moment here. When I moved to North Carolina from California, right? My husband told me that I didn't have to work, but I am the girl that I don't like to sit around the house just waiting for somebody to do something for me. Absolutely not. Woo! Got to make it happen for yourself. Anyway, all right. So what did I do? I went and I got a job with the probation department here in North Carolina. You all, you know what happened? I walked in on that job on a Monday morning, and I promise you, I would have quit at lunchtime if it wasn't for my husband to tell me, well, just stay for a week so you can make an informed decision whether or not this is what you want to do. Listen, I walked in that building and I knew at that time that where I was, that job did not agree. Woo! It did not agree with my purpose. I knew that season of my life as serving as a probation officer was absolutely over. Now watch this. My passion for helping people never changed. My passion for people didn't change. But the way in which God would present my purpose, it changed, all right? And so I had to regroup. I had to retract and say, Lord, all right, I'm in a new land. How is it that you want me to exude my passion and the purpose that you've given me? All right? So again, we're talking about, are you in the right land? Make sure that wherever you are, that it agrees. Somebody type that for me, that it agrees with your purpose. Woo! I see y'all hearting. I see y'all loving. I see y'all sharing. Let's get it. Love, share. Motivated friend. All right, again, we're talking about, are you in the right land? I see you talking, America. All right, I see you talking, Toya. Are you in the right land? Let's review that real quick. That L, is the land that you're in, is it lucrative? All right, is the land that you're in, does it agree with your purpose? Does it agree with where God has you right now? All right, here it is. That N, as we talk about land, here it is. That N in land. Does your name resonate in the land? Oh my God. Name. Does your name resonate in the land? What do you mean, Lawanne? Listen, when people hear your name, they should know what's going to show up. All right. When people hear your name, because of the reputation that you have, because of the excellence that you exude, then people know what to expect. Watch this. Don't type anybody's name when I get ready to say this, but there are some people where you hear their name and you know clearly they're messy. So mess is going to show up. All right. Why? Because that's what resonates from their name. All right. There's just some people whose name I don't want to hear. There's some people whose name just irritate me because I know when I hear your name, what comes after it is a bunch of foolery. I know that when I hear your name, what comes after it is stuff that is not productive and it's not encouraging to anybody. Right. And so you want to ask yourself, when people hear your name in that land, what do they think of? All right. I pray, it's always my prayer that if we should ever have the opportunity to connect one-on-one, if I don't know you already by now, I pray that when you hear my name, that not just what you see via social media, but I pray that who you see and who you connect with now is a person that will show up. Because when you hear Lawanne, all right, I want you to hear somebody that loves people, somebody that motivates people, somebody that empowers people. All right. And so you have to ask yourself, when people hear my name, what does it resonate in the land? Oh my gosh. When people hear your name, they should be happy that you're coming. I don't say this in a bragging way, but every time I go home, people are happy to see me. And guess what? I'm happy to see them too. All right. I'm happy to see them too. But I wholeheartedly believe that it is because of the name and the reputation that the Lord has had me, has allowed me to have. And so you have to ask yourself, what is it in my name? When people hear your name, do they know that resources are going to show up? When people hear your name, do they know that assistance is going to show up? When people hear your name, do they know that a great anointing is going to show up? All right. Well, how does your name resonate in the land? Because let me tell you something. If your name resonates in the land, you won't have any problems transitioning. I say this all the time. I've only been in Charlotte, North Carolina for 4 years. But when I tell you, I have developed relationships. I have developed connectivity with people that I love just as much as I do those who I have known for years and years and years. Why? Because it's something about their name. When I hear them, I hear love. When I hear them, I hear generosity. When I hear their name, I hear celebration. And so that's what my name is about. Woo! Good God. This is not on my notes, but y'all watch this. When you have two people with two good names and you come together, you call my name, I call your name, and we come together, there's something that has to happen in the land. And so you want to make sure that you connect with people with a good name. Oh my gosh. All right. Listen, make sure that your name resonates in the land. Woo! I see y'all hearting. I see y'all loving. I see you sharing. Let's get it. Let's review that very quickly one more time. Again, that L, remember, ask yourself, is the land that you're in, is it lucrative? All right. Is it lucrative? The land that you're in, that A, does it agree with your purpose? That land that you're in, your name, does it resonate in the land? Do people recognize you? Do people embrace you? Do people celebrate what's on the inside? Does it resonate in the land? Is there a demand on your name? All right. Is there a demand on your name? Y'all, we're almost to the end. I hate when we come to the end because that means we got to disconnect. But listen, let's get it. Let's get this last D and land. Y'all ready? I see y'all typing. I see y'all hearting it out. Let's get it. We're talking about, are you in the right land? Are you in the right land this morning? Here's that D. That D. Where you are. Again, it could be a city. It could be a state. It could be a relationship. It could be your job, your organization, whatever it is. But that land, do you have divine connection? Write it down. Do you have divine connection? I told you all when I was in California that I did some things that I wanted to do, got my hair done. Listen, I love my dentist so much. If y'all need a good dentist, y'all go see Dr. Cole in Pleasanton, California. He is amazing. All right. So I went and got my teeth cleaned, right? And so they had a new secretary. It's been 4 years since I've been there. But they had a new secretary, and she was talking to me. She said, Lawanne, they told me how you moved to Charlotte and et cetera, et cetera. I said, yeah. And she said, I used to live in Mecklenburg County. And I was like, wow, that's the county, the biggest county in Charlotte. I know where that is. So listen, she said, well, you know what? I moved because I just wasn't able to make connection. Listen, that told her that Charlotte wasn't the city for her. Thank God that has not been my testimony. I have been able to come to Charlotte and make divine connections. Listen, wherever you are in life, whatever territory, whatever situation, whatever circumstance, make sure that you are able to develop divine connections, because divine connections will push you to where you're supposed to be in life. Divine connections will give you resources. Oh my gosh. Divine connections will give you resources that you silently prayed about, okay? That you silently prayed about. So make sure that wherever you are, it's a divine connection. Oh, I don't even know why I'm getting ready to go here. But listen, if you're dating, boom, and you have great purpose, listen, to my young lady, to my young man, yeah, you got to make sure that that's a divine connection, because if it's not a divine connection, then your land will be all messed up. Oh my gosh. Listen, make sure it's a divine connection. I say it all the time. I thank my husband for living in Charlotte, because if we had moved anywhere else in North Carolina, I don't know. It's just a little country. Praise the Lord. But praise God that he lives in Charlotte, because Charlotte has been good to me. Charlotte has been lucrative to me. Charlotte agrees with my purpose. Charlotte, North Carolina. My name, thank God for the name that the Lord has allowed me to gain in this territory. And Charlotte has provided to me divine connections. All right. I hope y'all hear my heart. If y'all enjoyed it, go ahead, heart it out while I get ready to give you your motivation read, and I promise you we'll review that one more time before we log off today. Listen, I see y'all hearting. Yes, are you in the right land? Are you in the right land? All right, listen, here's your motivational read. Write it down. It's real simple. Genesis 12:1. I see all of those hearts. Y'all motivating me. Come on, let's make sure we're in the right land this week. All right, Genesis 12:1. You all know it in the Message version of the Bible. It says like this: God told Abram, leave your country, your family, and your father's home for a land, that I will show you. What was he saying? Abraham was just getting started. As a matter of fact, in this text, his name is not even Abraham yet. He's just he's Abram. He has only experienced half of what God wants to reveal in his life, but him obtaining the promises that God had for his life was all contingent upon him being in the right land. And let me motivate you this week. Let me inspire you this week. Don't you be scared to let go of territory that God has caused you to move from. Don't you be scared to let go of relationships that God told you that's not it for you. Don't you be scared to let go of that job. Yep. Don't you be scared to let go of that job when God has it like impressed upon your heart and your spirit to transition to something else. Do not be afraid, my friend. Do not be afraid to leave your country, leave your family, and to leave your place of comfort in order that you may arrive to the right land for the season of your life right now. Somebody type right now. All right. Again, I love y'all so much. All right. Don't forget, visit our website, www.leadershipdevelopme.com. I cannot wait to connect with the leader in you. Hey, y'all, before we log off, let's review that one more time so you have it all week. All right. Listen, are you in the right land? Here we go. That L is the land that you're in. Is it lucrative? All right. That A is the land that you're in. Does it agree with your purpose? The land that you're in, does your name resonate, all right, in the land? The land that you're in, does it yield divine connection? All right, listen, examine yourself. Make sure that you move with God. Don't hesitate. Move with the voice of the Lord. Move when you feel impressed upon your heart. Move with God, and I promise you, you will always be in the right land for the season of your life. I love y'all. As always, the leader in me anticipates connecting with the leader in you. Hey, y'all, let's do it real soon. Again, www.leadershipdevelopme.com. And don't forget, set your alerts, because tomorrow I'm going to come back on live. I don't usually come on during the week. I only do Mondays, but I'm going to come back live and tell you how you can attend the Corporate Lady, which we're holding on August 26th. I want to share with you how you can attend that absolutely free. If you are anywhere near or in the Charlotte, North Carolina, you don't want to miss it. I love y'all so much. Have a motivating week. Make sure that you motivate somebody else. And again, make sure that you are dwelling in the right land. Bye-bye for now.
There's a leader inside of you, waiting to guide people to life, health, strength.